Hi, I'm Jerry Hamanne. I am owner and innkeeper at the Inn at Bowman in Randolph, New Hampshire. My partner and I bought it in 1988 and we transformed it into a bed and breakfast for 32 years now. A typical day of the inn is we get up at 5:30 in the morning. We cook homemade muffins, homemade breads, fresh fruit cut up, and we set up a buffet breakfast for our guests. And we can have from 2 to 26 guests per night. We have 13 rooms and 15 bathrooms. We also have a heated pool and a hot tub. And we have great views with amenities for our guests to relax on the front veranda. I decided to go into this business because we always had people stopping at the front door and telling us how nice the house looked and if they could rent a room. And we would play along, just saying, sure, come on in. First you have to have a drink. And we weren't in business. So that's what motivated us to open the inn. Okay, what's got me started in this business is we had very dear friends who live 8 miles from here, and they run the oldest bed and breakfast in the entire United States run by one family. They were overbooked, and they knew we had a house with 6 bedrooms, so she called us and said, we need to rent 2 rooms from you. We are overbooked. We will come over. We're going to set them up. We'll show you what to do for breakfast. And we had no clue. And here we were allowing strangers in our house. So when these 2 elderly ladies came, they were in their 80s, and they came to set them up, make sure we had everything set for the bed and breakfast. And in the morning, they came back to assist us on how to serve the buffet-style breakfast for these clients. Well, they came back every year and became good friends of ours. And then the next group that came on our own were Motorcycle Club. And they were big burly guys on Harleys that stopped in and they wanted to rent a room. And we were like, oh my God, what do we do? So they stayed and now they come every year. So this is how we really began to run the business. Afterwards, I've got lung cancer, and we were still operating the business, doing most of it ourselves. Well, going through the cancer surgeries and chemotherapy, I was very, very sick, but I still tried to maintain my position and my jobs, but I had to cave and get some help. I got a few people to help me do the beds because I couldn't lift the mattress to tuck the sheets anymore. I couldn't lift the laundry baskets, but I still could answer the phones and greet the customers. And it's been 2 years now, and I'm cured. I have no cancer, and I'm still going full throttle. So no matter what type of endeavors you greet along the way, you can overcome them with a positive attitude. I've taken courses in college and specialty courses for hospitality. My family background and history is always a service business with clients and customers. So with that, since I've been a teenager, I knew how to be on and greet the customer and turn their bad day into a positive day. I always set aside time in the evening after everyone's retired to their rooms, and I sit down in my office for a couple hours and I review, study, find new procedures, new ways. So that's how I increase our business. I do the marketing, the advertising, return the guest phone calls, answer their questions. I'm the concierge, and my partner does all the baking and setting up of the pool and the fire pit at night. So we share the chores to keep the place going. Our other interests were we started and we lived here because we wanted to go hiking. This is the hiking mecca of New Hampshire. It's the beginning of the White Mountains, and right across the street are all the trails. And the Appalachian Mountain Club starts here, so we have a lot of guests that come hiking, and that was our pastime. But now we're so busy, we don't have time to go for a hike. So I want you to keep your heads up, never give up, and remember how precious time is, because it can never be replaced. Ask me any questions, contact me with my phone, and I'd be happy to assist you on the ins and outs of running a bed and breakfast like we do.